Welcome to the American Nightmare, where rap meets metal. Today I'll be counting down the top 5 songs from Linkin Park's Meteora. Since this is the first list on this channel, let me explain how these are made. First of all, these lists are based on my own opinion. If you disagree with my list, that's okay. But please keep your comments appropriate. You can share your own list if you so desire. In fact, I encourage it. I'd love to see some interaction on my channel. These lists can either be a top 5 or a top 10 list. For albums with fewer than 15 songs, and plenty of them are out there, I will make a top 5 list, and for albums with at least 15 songs, I will make a top 10 list. The best example for a top 10 list would be Super Unknown by Soundgarden. Albums with fewer than 10 songs, such as Sap or Jar of Flies by Alice in Chains, will be reviewed entirely with a final ranking of the songs. Lists will also include 1 to 3 honorable mentions. And finally, I will spend about 1 minute talking about the background and the history associated with the album. These facts are to increase interaction among viewers and will include when the album was released, its impact, and the band's history associated with the album. So that's how these lists will be organized. Now, before we get started with the first list, here's a little history about Meteora. Meteora was released on March 25, 2003, and was the band's second and final album to feature nu metal qualities before they experimented with alternative rock and electronic rock. The album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and has sold over 6 million copies in the US alone and 20 million copies worldwide. It is also the most successful album in the history of the alternative songs chart. Specifically, the song Numb has become one of the most well-known and successful Linkin Park songs. Meteora gained even more recognition in 2004 when Linkin Park collaborated with rapper Jay-Z to make the EP Collision Course, which includes mashups of songs by both Linkin Park and Jay-Z. It became the most successful EP of all time. It was also the second EP ever to top the Billboard charts, number 1 being Jar of Flies by Alice in Chains, which was released 10 years before. The most successful mashup on the album, Numb and Encore, earned a Grammy Award for Best Rap or Sung Collaboration. The remaining singles from Meteora also helped with the album's success and still remain moderately popular to this day. Faint, another song remixed for Collision Course, has been performed during many of Linkin Park's concerts. So now that I've gotten through the tutorial and the history, let's get started with the list. Number 5. Numb. While this is probably the most popular song from Linkin Park's second album and perhaps one of the most popular Linkin Park songs of all time, it is lower on this list but still deserves to be included. The lyrics pertaining to individuality and frustration towards another are delivered in the best way. Plus, let's not forget that great combination of Chester Bennington's singing vocals with Mike Shinoda's rapping. While there is less rapping compared to other Linkin Park songs, the small lines here still contribute greatly to the song.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. I've become so numb.
This is truly nu metal at its best.
So much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like.
Number 4. Breaking the Habit. We've heard plenty of songs about drug use from a number of bands. It would probably take less time to name the ones who haven't written at least one song about drug use of any kind, but never has there been one that displays more motivation to break the habit than this one. Along with Crawling from Hybrid Theory, this song tackles drug addiction, but instead of referring to its physical effects, it refers to the emotional effects it has not only on the user, but also those closest to the user. However, it's not just the lyrics that make this song, it's also the music itself. The use of turntables, which is a signature Linkin Park style, is perfectly displayed here. While it's usually a way to get one of their songs going, like this one, This beat in Breaking the Habit stays throughout the entire song. Surprisingly, this song was not written by lead vocalist Chester Bennington, who is the only member of Linkin Park who has struggled with drug addiction. Instead, it was written by Mike Shinoda to help the singer realize and overcome his addictions. Overall, this song describes the brutal struggles addiction creates, no matter whose perspective it is from. But the song also shows that it's not just the lyrics that make the song. Both qualities have no doubt earned this song the number 4 spot on this list.
Much more than any time before. I have no options left again.
Number 3, Hit the Floor. This is the only song on this list that isn't a single, but that doesn't take away from everything that makes this song absolutely awesome. The hip-hop and alternative metal combination that Linkin Park is known for sits front and center in this song. This might as well be the heaviest song Linkin Park has ever recorded, and for that, it deserves the bronze medal on this list.
The upper hand is mine. 1 minute you're on top. Mission none, watch it drop. Making your heart stop just before you hit the floor. 1 minute you're on top. Mission none, missed your shot. Making your heart stop. You think you won, and then it's all gone.
Number 2, From the Inside. While it's probably the most underrated song on this list and the album overall, it has taken the silver medal for its creative introduction, perfectly synchronized vocals by Chester Bennington and Mike Shinoda, and powerful lyrics. Because it failed to chart in the US and charted low in other countries, it is considered the least successful single from Meteora. However, the song has so much to offer. It's one of the heavier songs by Linkin Park, and it really makes use of Johan's turntablist skills. The introduction is the main hook here, with the music fading in, picking up from where the previous track, Breaking the Habit, left off. The song continues with Mike Shinoda's rapping and Chester Bennington's singing, both of which are completely in sync. There's never a dull or awkward moment. The bridge is the most powerful part of the song, during which Chester Bennington harnesses his ability to scream his heart out.
I won't waste myself on you. Waste myself on you.
What adds to the screaming and singing are the powerful lyrics. The meaning of the song hasn't exactly been confirmed, but it doesn't have to be. It can be taken as an inspirational song, a gloomy song, or an angry song. Either way, it never fails to leave some sort of impact on the listener. One song, however, was able to create a bigger impact. Number 1, Somewhere I Belong. This may not be one of Linkin Park's most popular songs, but it was the very first song of theirs that I heard. You would think that rap and rock are two completely different genres and could never be combined. That's why the most captivating part of this song is definitely the rapping. The chorus is almost equally captivating and makes the song even better. Lyrically, the song is very relatable. We've all felt that we needed to find somewhere we belong, no matter who or where we are. But the lyrics actually aren't the real reason this song is number 1 on this list. It may be a great quality of the song, but it's the music and the delivery that truly make this song. Once again, the synchronized singing and rapping are defining factors, and the transition from hip-hop to alternative rock is done so well. Overall, the songs that have made this list have almost exact qualities when compared to Somewhere I Belong. But the best examples of rap and alternative rock can be found here.
What I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long. Erase all the pain till it's gone. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I wanted all along.
And so that concludes the list of the top 5 songs from Meteora. Honorable mentions go out to Lying From You for its heaviness and great organization as a song despite not being a single.
I'm who you want me to be, so I'm lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside so that
Faint for its relentless energy that stays with the listener even after the song is over.
I can't face the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Time won't change.
And Easier to Run for its emotional lyrics and slow but captivating tempo.
To run, replacing this pain with something love. It's so much easier to go where I belong.
Thank you all for watching the first top 5 list on this channel, and be sure to keep watching for more Linkin Park videos and more lists.